guys, welcome to Vlogmas day 3, even though it is like the 12th of December. Whoops. So the first part of this video is my jumping lesson with GHODHO this morning. We jumped a jump on an angle and we had poles either side and doing 3 strides before the jump and 3 strides after the jump. So yeah, she was covering like the approach pole was quite nice, and then on the landing side where she gets a little bit long and away from me, the 3 strides was coming short quite often. And then the flying changes are a little bit difficult for her, especially on one side still. But that will come. I've been given homework. I have to do a lot of counter now, and hopefully I do a little bit but not that often, so I need to start doing a little bit every day, so hopefully that will make her changes better. So yes, I will insert the videos of that lesson here. So I thought I would voice over these clips a little bit just to make them maybe a little bit more interesting and to explain what we're doing and why exactly. So I've just picked up my right canter, and I'm gonna jump a little vertical on an angle. Sorry, I tell a lie, this is just poles first. So I just come on the pole, 3 strides over the other pole, just trying to stay straight. As you see she jumps over it, she has to be a little bit extra. And just keeping her in balance and keeping her around after the pole. This side I struggle a little bit more. She struggles with the change a little bit more left to right. You can see she's late behind here. It's at this stage we're just trying not to let her get too stressed out about it. I feel like before, when she came from a big yard, and she's a big horse, she was kind of just like mass produced, if that makes sense. So they kind of rushed her to change, just by giving her a dig in the ribs and kind of forcing her to change. So she gets quite like worked up about it, like she feels tense about it. So that's why we're just trying to keep it as like low key, no stress, trying to just let her find time and relax about these changes. You'll see it's much better on one side than the other. I treat her regularly as well. I gave her a chiropractic treatment last week. She has a small little bit of asymmetry in her pelvis, but not much. It improved a lot since when she came. So I think it's more just weakness. I know that in time she'll get stronger and that these changes will improve. See, she's like a little bit green there. She's starting to come back now, so you can see how easy she finds to change from left to right. We don't jump very big in this lesson. That wasn't really the point of it. You can see actually this change is better. Still a little bit exuberant, she still like leaps into it a bit. So yeah, we didn't jump very big in this lesson because she jumped last weekend 2 days in the 120, which I haven't posted those videos yet. I haven't posted any of my show videos of her yet. I'm making like a big video eventually. Yeah, the point of this was just for me to come with a good rhythm to a single fence. Now we're doing it without the poles, just on a straight line. And you can see she kind of fights me a little bit after the fence, but as soon as I turn, then she kind of softens and feels really good through her body. She has like a nice bend and she feels quite supple. And I'm going to do a little flight change here, which wasn't too exuberant. Yeah, so we don't jump very high because she's also jumping this weekend on Friday and Saturday in the 120 again. Urano isn't jumping this weekend. He's jumping the following weekend because the international will start, so I'll be jumping with him. So it's just GHODHO and Niger this weekend. You can see she's starting to get a little bit better. Coming back to me, when I started riding her, I used to really feel like I was getting run away with after the jumps. Her last rider was a man, and he's obviously a lot stronger than me and can hold her better than I can. You can see because she got such a big jump over the oxer, and then she got a bit frazzled about which way she was going, left, right, change, and I just tried to like stay calm and kind of just assure her that it's okay. It doesn't matter what leg she lands on. It's a little bit better that time. She's a little bit less hectic. I think we just do the oxer twice the other way, and actually you'll see jumping this way, she comes back right away. Don't have to do much there. It's quite a nice feeling. To feel her kind of sit and wait for me, give her a little pat there, tell her she's brilliant. And then we just did one more oxer, and then that was it. Didn't do a huge amount. You can see she's sweaty, but it was a little bit hot. Such is Dubai life.
Okay, circle there, right your circle.
Okay, so the next part of this video is doing some work with Boo. I just did a little bit of flat work in the saddle and bridle first. Just doing a little bit of lateral work and no stirrup work, and then I rode first with the neck rope and then with nothing, just with my 2 sticks. I didn't really get as much, whoa, speed bump. I didn't really get as much time with her as I would have liked, because we are now on the way to go cross-country training with one horse. I'm taking a little horse called Silver. He's going to be a lead. My friend's taking her horse, her thoroughbred, and he's never been cross-country before. So Silver is going to be the shining example of how to do it. So yes, I will also get videos of that, and that will complete the Vlogmas. So in these clips, I'm doing a little bit of no stirrup work with Boo. I have a saddle on her for once, and just in her Dr. Cook's bitless bridle, playing around with some shoulder in and some leg yield in. She's not an incredibly fancy mover at all, but I find like these exercises are so good for suppling her body. And she's almost 15 now, and she actually feels like better than she ever has in her life. So kind of a testament to kind of just making sure that you work your horse to try and be as flexible and as supple as they can be.
More?
You need more.
What?
Okay, chicken, let's go do something. Come on.
Need
No,
more.
I'll scratch you after. I promise I'll scratch you. She's please. Good, very good. Hop up. Good. Very good, chicken. Come this way. So here you can see I'm riding Boo with just 2 sticks, no neck rope. Obviously I didn't just hop on and start hoping my horse would know what to do without anything on. A lot of preparation went into this. Boo was ridden with a neck rope for a long time, and it was a very gradual process to building up to actually trusting to take the neck rope off. So you can see when I start, and I do this every time that I start with just the sticks, I do a lot of walk halt transitions. I turn in small circles just to make sure that she's really steering off my seat and my legs, and I have the sticks just for a little bit of help. And you see when I go to trot, I come straight back to walk, and I repeat it again just to make sure she's really listening, because Boo's quite a forward going horse, so it's important for me to do a lot of these transitions, especially when I don't have anything on her, to make sure that she's really listening, she's really with me. So I literally only trot for 2-3 steps and then continue again. Then I'm going to change across the diagonal here. And she's fantastic. I had actually ridden I'd ridden with the sticks already once this week. And I don't actually like to stay large when I start this. I like to do lots of figures of 8s and changes of direction, because I want her listening to where I'm going, not just kind of sticking to the fence. You can see here, oh no, there's a point in the video where she canters when I don't ask, but it's not yet. You see I make little changes of direction. I can make if people are interested, I can make a video on how to teach your horse to ride tackless, if it's at all interesting to you guys. Obviously this is kind of like the final goal, to ride without anything, but it does take a lot of time. And you can see Boo steers really well. Well, not there. So she canters here when I don't ask, so I just bring her back to walk to remind her that that's not okay. So I just turn her in a little small circle just to really get her listening to my leg and to my seat. Give her a little scratch there, tell her she's good. Then I'm going to change direction again, walk a little circle that direction. Boo's quite intelligent, she's very intelligent actually, and she tends to anticipate. So I was planning to ask for canter in the corner towards the cameraman, but I hadn't asked. So it's important, especially when I don't have anything on, that she does in fact not canter unless she's actually asked. I'm going to trot down over the trot poles again here, which Boo finds all too easy. And so you can see how she likes to carry her head quite low naturally. And then I think I'm going to have a canter now. I kind of ran out of time doing this, because I had to get ready to go to the cross country, and my friend was kind of ready to go and I was still riding Boo. So I just have a little canter. I just stay in a 20-meter circle down this end. I had plans to lie her down and do some more tricks, a little bit of liberty, but time was not my friend today. I think I canter a few more circles, make a flying change, and that's all I had time for. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this part of the video. The next clips coming up will be the cross-country clips. So my friend's horse, the black horse, as you will see coming up soon, is an ex-race horse, and that was his first time ever doing cross-country. And the little grey horse, Silver, is a dressage horse. He's 10 years old, and he only started to learn to jump 2 months ago, but he absolutely loves it, and he is the most honest, fun-loving little horse. Boo and Silver and my friend's black horse Jamar are going cross country to a hunter trial on Friday, but I didn't want to take Boo. Boo has some arthritis in her knees, so I don't like for her to jump more than once a week. So that's why Silver got to go, to be the good example for Jamar. Is he trying to run over my boyfriend?
Silver just after attempting to roll in the water with Lauren. Jammer's first time in the water, next race horse. Loving it. This is for brilliant. Camera not focused.
So it's dark now, as you can tell. I didn't get to vlog after the cross country because I had to drive to another stables and I had to teach a lesson and ride Niger and lunge that little pony, the little black pony Scarlet. So I'm just finished now, but the horses were brilliant in the cross country. Very happy. So yes, this was Vlogmas day 3.